Well, certainly the world is watching what is happening in Ukraine, where the situation is changing minute by minute. And here at home, there is big news today on the president's pick for the U.S. Supreme Court. The moderator of Face the Nation, Margaret Brennan, is joining us live right now from Washington. Margaret, thank you for being here. Obviously, Russia, the situation here, very, very bad right now. We're hearing and reporting that they're getting closer to the capital city of Kyiv. It's looking like this will happen. What are you hearing from your sources?
Well, the Russian military does have a distinct advantage over Ukraine's much smaller forces. And so they have been projected to be able to take the capital city in about 1 to 2 days from the start of the invasion. And what the Pentagon briefed to reporters today was that the Russians are seeing a bit more of a pushback from Ukrainian forces than they expected, and it is slowing them down. But that doesn't mean it will stop them. The expectation is that they will encircle the capital city and decapitate the government and install a pro-Russian leader. So that is the plan that U.S. intelligence and U.K. intelligence have briefed on, that this is how Vladimir Putin will try to continue to control Ukraine. If he doesn't militarily fully occupy it, he will use his military to force political coercion and create a puppet government.
It's interesting. We had an interview yesterday with Congresswoman Rosa DeLauro from Connecticut, and she said, and she's a Democrat, that we could be doing more, that there could be tougher sanctions. Is it, what are you hearing? Are the sanctions enough right now? Obviously, there are calls from some people for the U.S. and NATO to be doing more.
No country in the world is defending Ukraine. No one has sent them military help. They are sending weapons. The United States is, so they can defend themselves. But this is a much smaller military. This is a democracy in the heart of Europe that is expected to be overrun fairly swiftly. And so this is something that, frankly, a lot of people you speak to, elected leaders, don't feel very comfortable with, but none are willing, including President Biden, to send military force to stop. So instead, they're looking at sanctions. And even on that front, it's been slow. I will say in the past 24 hours, you have seen a real shift as those images are on television and you see a European capital being overrun by Russian helicopters and forces. So things may be changing in terms of the strength of the sanctions. We do expect the White House to go ahead and sanction Vladimir Putin, as the United Kingdom did today, and the European Union actually froze his bank accounts. These are important steps. They are symbolic, but they don't help people hiding in bomb shelters right now.
The images are just so sad when you see what's going on there. Margaret Brennan, thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. We know you have a busy afternoon. We want to let people know you'll be talking about all of this, of course, coming up on Sunday. You will also be taking a closer look at President Biden's historic nomination to the U.S. Supreme Court. You can see